town holding signs telling you to think about someone you love. It's part of a 4-week campaign to encourage young people to say the things they shouldn't wait to say to loved ones before it's too late. Hospice of Cincinnati is behind the campaign, and it's actually part of a bigger project.
Administrator Barbara Rose and Ambassador Nathan Garbig are here to tell us more about Conversations of a Lifetime. Welcome.
Hey,
both of you. It's great to see you. First, tell us the meaning of that, Barb, Conversations of a Lifetime.
So really upstream in helping people think about starting those conversations with people that they care about around feelings on the way to thinking about what they might want when it comes to their end-of-life experience.
And that's a hard subject to broach, sort of understates it, but to have that conversation with younger folks is something that's probably not top of mind.
Right, well, and I think that that's the whole idea behind the Things You Shouldn't Wait to Say campaign, is really putting out positive messages to get people thinking about what they want to say to people they care about on the way to having a conversation of a lifetime, which then takes on a little bit more serious meaning.
Nathan, you've been out holding a sign for a couple of weeks around town, around Cincinnati. What has that experience been like, and why did you want to do it?
It's actually been a really positive experience. There have been so many people who have honked or waved, and so many stories of someone was crying and said, this sign right behind me, you mean more to me than you think. I needed that this morning, and I'm crying now because this was just so meaningful to me. And so it's really cool to be changing people's lives while they're on their way to work and while they're on their way home. So.
Yeah, wow, and you know, with Hospice of Cincinnati, so often you end up, I would imagine, having conversations with people. I wish I would have said, I wish this person knew. How hard are those conversations with people when you have them? I mean, it's got to be a very, very difficult thing.
I think they can be hard, certainly the closer someone is to the end of their life. And the whole idea is starting these conversations and sharing feelings before there's a crisis, before there's difficult decisions that have to be made. And just creating a series of conversations before it gets to the very end.
What should be in those conversations? Of course, telling someone you love them or that they matter, but what are some of the really practical things that ought to be in those conversations?
So in terms of an advanced care planning conversation, which is sort of what we call it, it's really, what are your wishes? What's important to you as a person? How do we make sure that when you're ready, the healthcare system gives you what's important to you? Who would speak for you if you couldn't speak for yourself? Do they know what your wishes are? And how can they make sure that your wishes get met? And I think one of the exciting things about Nathan and the ambassadors is that we have this group of 20 and 30 somethings who have really engaged in the whole topic area. And I'm not sure 3 years ago when we started this program, we had our eye on the younger generation, but hugely impactful in helping those conversations keep moving.
I think so many of that generation have seen their parents deal with it with their grandparents. You know what I mean? And so it's had that effect probably for that reason. Best way for people to get involved, find out more, all that kind of thing. What do we do?
Please go to our website, conversationsofalifetime.org. We're also on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. This is the last week of the 4-week sign campaign. On our Facebook page are the locations. Please honk, wave, say something to somebody.
Say hi to Nathan when you see him out there with his sign for one more week, right?
That'd be awesome.
Say something to somebody you care about that you wouldn't necessarily think
Thank you both so much for that great work.
Yeah, Barbara and Nathan, thank you both so much.